Hello everyone, welcome to Truth Uncovered. Today, we delve into a harrowing case that sent shockwaves through Canada. It's a story about dreams, love, betrayal, and a tragic end that left an entire community in disbelief. This is the tragic story of Manjit Panghali. In every person's life, two decisions are paramount: choosing a career and a life partner. These choices shape the trajectory of our lives, influencing our happiness, success, and overall fulfillment. The career we choose determines how we spend a significant portion of our time, the challenges we face, and the opportunities we encounter. Similarly, the life partner we select becomes our confidant, our support system, and our companion through life's ups and downs. Together, these decisions create the foundation upon which we build our future. If both are right, life feels like a perfect picture. Imagine waking up every day to a job that excites you, challenges you, and brings out the best in you. Imagine coming home to a partner who understands you, supports you, and shares your dreams. This harmonious balance creates a sense of contentment and joy that many strive for, but few achieve. It's the ideal scenario, where professional success and personal happiness coexist seamlessly. Manjit Panghali, living in Vancouver, Canada, seemed to have it all. She was a dedicated teacher, passionate about shaping young minds and making a difference in her community. Her students admired her, and her colleagues respected her. At home, she was a loving mother and a devoted wife, creating a warm and nurturing environment for her family. Her life appeared to be a beautiful tapestry of professional fulfillment and personal happiness. But the end of her beautiful life was something no one could have ever anticipated. Tragedy struck in the most unexpected way, shattering the idyllic image of her life. The events that unfolded were a stark reminder that even the most seemingly perfect lives can be touched by darkness and despair. It was a heartbreaking turn of events that left her family, friends, and community in shock and disbelief. October 18th, 2006. A seemingly ordinary night turned into a nightmare. The day had started like any other, with the usual routines and activities. But as the night progressed, an unsettling silence fell over the Panghali household. Manjit, who was always punctual and reliable, had not returned home. Her absence was alarming, and a sense of dread began to creep in. The night that began with normalcy ended in a whirlwind of fear and uncertainty. Manjit Panghali, a loving mother and a dedicated teacher, went missing. This is her story. Her disappearance sent shockwaves through the community, sparking a frantic search and an outpouring of support from those who knew and loved her. As the days turned into weeks, the hope of finding her safe began to wane, replaced by a growing sense of despair. The investigation into her disappearance uncovered a series of events that were both tragic and deeply unsettling, revealing the hidden complexities of her life and the unimaginable circumstances that led to her untimely end. The community rallied together, organizing search parties and holding candlelight vigils in her honor. Missing person posters adorned the streets, and social media campaigns spread the word far and wide. Friends, family, and even strangers came together, united by a common goal: to find Manjit and bring her home. The outpouring of support was a testament to the impact she had on those around her, and the deep sense of loss felt by the community. The police launched an extensive investigation, combing through evidence and following every lead. Detectives worked tirelessly, piecing together the puzzle of her disappearance. They interviewed witnesses, reviewed surveillance footage, and analyzed forensic evidence, all in an effort to uncover the truth. The investigation was a complex and painstaking process, marked by moments of hope and despair as new information came to light. Manjit's family was devastated, their lives turned upside down by her sudden disappearance. They gave emotional interviews, sharing their memories of her and pleading for her safe return. Their heartfelt pleas resonated with the public, adding a personal and emotional dimension to the search efforts. The pain and anguish they felt were palpable, a stark reminder of the human cost of this tragedy. As the investigation continued, the community's support never wavered. Memorial services were held in her honor, and tributes poured in from all corners. People shared stories of how Manjit had touched their lives, celebrating her legacy and the positive impact she had on those around her. These acts of remembrance provided some solace to her grieving family, offering a sense of closure and a way to honor her memory. Eventually, The investigation led to a courtroom, where the search for justice began. The trial proceedings were closely followed by the community, who hoped for answers and accountability. The courtroom became a battleground for truth, as evidence was presented and testimonies were heard. The quest for justice was a long and arduous journey, but it was a necessary step in the healing process for Manjit's family and friends. The final verdict brought a sense of closure, but it could never erase the pain of losing Manjit. The community reacted with a mix of relief and sorrow, knowing that justice had been served, but also mourning the loss of a beloved teacher, mother, and friend. For her family, the verdict was a bittersweet moment, offering some measure of peace, but also a reminder of the void left by her absence. Manjit's legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of those who knew her. Her impact on the community is lasting, a testament to the love and dedication she brought to her work and her family. The memories of her kindness, her passion, and her unwavering spirit continue to inspire and uplift those who were fortunate enough to know her. This is the story of Manjit Panghali, a story of love, loss, and the enduring power of community. That evening, Manjit left her home for a prenatal yoga class, promising to be back soon. Hours passed, but she never returned. Her husband, Manjit Panghali, reported her missing the next morning.
We were all so worried. She was always so punctual and caring. This was not like her.
The whole community came together to look for her. We hoped for the best but feared the worst.
Five days later, on October 23rd, a horrifying discovery was made. Manjit's charred remains were found on a remote beach. The once vibrant mother was now the victim of a heinous crime. Manjit Panghali, born in Canada to Indian parents, was a beacon of light in her community. A teacher by profession, she was admired for her dedication and compassion. She met Manjit Panghali during her university years, and their love story began. Manjit, also from an Indian family, shared many of Manjit's aspirations. Their love blossomed, leading to a joyous wedding in 1997, celebrated by friends and family. But soon after the wedding, the fairy tale began to crumble. Mukhtar's expectations of a traditional wife clashed with Manjit's independent spirit. He demanded her obedience and service, expecting dinner on the table no matter what. Manjit, a teacher by profession, balanced her career and home life diligently. However, Mukhtar's increasing demands and controlling behavior began to strain their relationship. In 2003, Manjit gave birth to their daughter Maya. The joy of a new life temporarily masked their marital troubles. However, Mukhtar's behavior grew more troubling. He drank heavily, stayed out late, and continued to impose his will on Manjit. "I'm trying so hard to keep our family together, but Mukhtar's demands are breaking me. I just want to be happy again." Despite the growing tension, Manjit became pregnant again in 2006. She sought peace and solace in prenatal yoga, hoping the new baby would mend their fractured relationship. But destiny had other plans. Prenatal yoga was Manjit's sanctuary. It was a time for reflection and relaxation, a momentary escape from the mounting pressures at home. On the evening of October 18, 2006, Manjit left for her yoga class, never to return. Mukhtar claimed to be unaware of her whereabouts, but inconsistencies in his story soon emerged. Surveillance footage from a local store showed Mukhtar buying a lighter and newspaper on the night Manjit disappeared. This crucial evidence would later play a significant role in the investigation. Mukhtar reported her missing the next day, and the police launched an investigation. Initial suspicions fell on close family and friends. Mukhtar appeared on TV, pleading for Manjit's safe return.
Please, if anyone knows where she is, bring her back. Our daughter needs her mother.
However, inconsistencies in Mukhtar's story soon raised red flags. Surveillance footage from a local store showed him buying a lighter and newspaper on the night Manjit disappeared. Detective, your alibi doesn't hold, Mukhtar. We have footage of you near the crime scene. Under intense pressure and mounting evidence, Mukhtar confessed. He admitted to strangling Manjit during an argument and burning her body to destroy evidence. His confession sent shockwaves through the community. Mukhtar, I couldn't take it anymore. The arguments, the blame, I lost control. Mukhtar was charged with second-degree murder. The trial was a painful ordeal for Manjit's family, but they remained strong, seeking justice for their beloved Manjit. Judge Manjit Panghali, you are sentenced to life imprisonment with no possibility of parole for 15 years. Manjit's death left a deep scar on her community. Vigils were held in her memory, and people rallied against domestic violence, determined to prevent such tragedies. Community member. Manjit's story is a stark reminder of the dangers of hidden domestic violence. We must be vigilant and supportive of those in need. Maya, the innocent child caught in this tragedy, was placed in the loving care of Manjit's sister, Jasmine Bambra. Jasmine vowed to raise Maya with the love and care her sister would have given.
Manjit's spirit lives on in Maya. I will do everything to honor my sister's memory and give Maya the best life possible.
Manjit Panghali's tragic story is a sobering reminder of the devastating impact of domestic violence and betrayal. Her life was filled with dreams and aspirations, much like any of us. She had a future she was looking forward to, a family she cherished, and a community that loved her. But all of that was shattered in an instant by an act of unimaginable cruelty. The pain and sorrow that her family and friends have endured since her untimely death are beyond words. They gather here today, not just to mourn her loss, but to celebrate the beautiful person she was and the legacy she leaves behind. This memorial service is a testament to the love and respect she garnered in her life, and it serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment we have with our loved ones. Her dreams, her life, and her unborn child were cruelly taken away. The nursery she had lovingly prepared now stands empty, a haunting reminder of the future that will never be. The baby clothes she had carefully chosen, now abandoned, speak volumes of the hopes and dreams that were brutally cut short. Manjit was not just a victim, she was a mother-to-be, a woman full of life and love, looking forward to welcoming her child into the world. The loss of her unborn child adds another layer of heartbreak to this already tragic story. It is a loss that is felt deeply by her family, her friends, and her community. The empty nursery and the abandoned baby clothes are not just symbols of what was lost, but also a call to action for all of us to work towards a world where such tragedies are prevented. As we remember Manjit, let us also reflect on the importance of support and intervention in preventing such tragedies. Domestic violence is a pervasive issue that affects countless individuals and families. It is a silent epidemic that thrives in the shadows, often going unnoticed until it is too late. Support groups and awareness events play a crucial role in bringing this issue to light and providing a lifeline to those in need. Intervention counseling can make a significant difference in the lives of those affected by domestic violence, offering them the support and resources they need to break free from the cycle of abuse. It is essential that we as a society recognize the signs of domestic violence and take proactive steps to address it. By doing so, we can help prevent future tragedies and create a safer, more supportive environment for everyone. Family member, we miss her every day. The pain of her loss is something we carry with us constantly. Every photo, every memory, every moment we shared with her is now tinged with sadness. Lighting a candle in her remembrance is a small way for us to keep her spirit alive and honor her memory. Gathering at her grave is a way for us to come together as a family and find solace in each other's company. It is a time for us to reflect on the impact she had on our lives and the void that her absence has left. Manjit was a beloved daughter, sister, and friend, and her loss is felt deeply by all who knew her. Her memory lives on in the hearts of those who loved her, and her story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of standing up against domestic violence. It's important that we speak out and help others who might be in similar situations. Silence can be deadly, and it is crucial that we break the silence surrounding domestic violence. By speaking out, we can raise awareness and encourage others to seek help. Offering a helping hand to those in need can make a world of difference. Support groups provide a safe space for individuals to share their experiences and find strength in each other. It is through these collective efforts that we can create a community of support and understanding. Let us honor Manjit's memory by taking action and making a commitment to stand against domestic violence. Together, we can make a difference and work towards a future where no one has to suffer in silence. Manjit's legacy lives on through various community efforts to combat domestic violence.